was missing in my years of life before I became who I am today. There was not enough love that I have for myself. There was not enough self-love. I didn't love myself enough to do the things that I want to do, to do the things I really want to do, and always made other people more important, always made, like having other people ahead of me. So never placing the love for myself. And I think that is the biggest learning, one of the biggest learning that I would say that I have in all my last 30 years. Having love is so important. It's just like, you have a jar, okay? And you put water, and the water represents love. And you have, maybe for yourself, you put 1/3. Say, okay, I put 1/3. That's all the love I have. But as a woman, there's so many roles you play. You're a wife, you're a daughter, you're a mother, and you're a granddaughter. You're so many roles that you want. And there's so many people you want to share your love with. So you want to share your love with your spouse, with your kids, with your friends, and everyone else. And all you have is 1/3 of the love. So by the time you pour the amount of love into everyone's jar, you have none left for yourself, right? So how can you think about it? How can anyone love others when they don't love themselves enough? So in order for us to really fulfill our passion in life, our purpose in life, and really have that true, honest passion and love for yourself and the life you lead, that is when you have the ability to love everyone else, to love everything that you do, to love your past, because whatever it is, the past makes who we are today. So that was something I managed to develop. As much as my past experiences have ups and downs, they have so much of downs, there's so much of crisis, there's so much of pain, there's so much of bitterness, there's so much of disappointment and everything else that you put in that 30 years of the past. If I didn't love myself today, I cannot build my life for the future. I cannot take me, my children, and everything else that I've built in the last 30 years to the future with positivity, with love, with passion, with purpose, with, good stuff. Because I'll be taking a lot of the negative energy with me. And with the negative energy that I bring with me, because I don't love myself enough to forgive myself. I don't love myself enough to say it's okay. Yeah, I had a painful past, but I can say I had a colorful past. I had colorful experiences. I have a lot of learnings. I have a lot of knowledge. And these things have made me who I am today. I cannot change my past, but I can change my future. But how do I change my future if I don't love myself? If I have so much of self-hate, self-blame, self-guilt, everything is about me that's not good, and you live with that, how can you then love the people in your life? How do you love your family? How do you love your spouse? How do you love your children? How do you love your life? How do you love other people who are, going through crisis? Because as a coach, for example, right? As a coach, you need to coach people who are in crisis. I need to coach people who perhaps are lost and they are in a mess. And perhaps I would be coaching people who have done a lot of wrong things. And they don't love themselves and they hate themselves or whatever it may be. And if I don't have self-love and understanding to forgive myself for whatever that has happened in my life, how do I then use that to coach others, to tell them what to do? Because everybody who goes through crisis, everyone who lives their lives through bad experiences or negative experiences or whatever they want to call it, there is always a lack of self-love. And what my role is as a woman in this world, not just as a coach, not just that, just as a person, as a person, as a human being, as a woman, is to help impact and change lives, right? The more stuck people are, the more crisis they're in, the more help they need, the more love they need. And the first thing that they need to learn, we all need to learn, is to love ourselves with no hesitation, no doubt, no blame, no guilt, just love. Hi, I'm Jennifer Ong, and this is my story.